The ADC is saying that when you look at, the political calendar from now to the time of campaign and elections in 2027, that really we don't really have time to waste. So it's not particularly directed, entirely at Mr. Peter Obi and the Labour Party. No, it is directed to all political juggernauts, chieftains, members of other political parties who want to join the fold.
Breaking news in Nigerian politics. The ADC has sent a bold warning to Peter Obi and top leaders. Formalize your membership or risk being left behind. Time is running out, less than 2 years to the 2027 elections, and the party says it has no time to waste. This isn't just politics. It's a showdown that could redefine Nigerians' future. Will the leaders step up or watch history pass them by? Stay with us, because in the next few minutes, we break down why this move could change the game forever.
Well, what we know is that this is a party built on grudge against Bola Tinubu. I mean, if you look at what they said, this is an anti-Tinubu coalition. That's what I'm quoting them. So it's not a pro-Nigeria coalition, it's an anti-Tinubu coalition. I mean, how can that stand when you're coming together based on enmity? It cannot work. So you need to come together based on principles. Parties are built on ideology, on principles. Parties are not built on hate. Look, Peter Obi was asked the question, what party are you? And then he stammered and said, oh, he's in Labour Party. But how can you be in Labour Party and still be in ADC? Look, they don't have any governor. The senators that they have are fringe senators who are just one leg in their party and one leg out of their party. So how can they say that they are a party? They're just a ragtag coalition. And the condition of that coalition is confusion.
That we are, in a very delicate political situation right now in the country. The kind of, challenges we have, the constraints, and, going forward, politics is, is war that you fight with civility and strategy. Right now, the nation can't wait. We have, less than 2 years, if you like, to the national elections. And Nigerians are yearning for, a complete overhaul, a complete change, a complete, new direction, new leadership politically. And so you don't have the luxury of time to begin to ponder, to begin to, take it like a laissez-faire attitude to politics. The approach the ADC, did to Mr. Peter Obi is just to inject some verve and gusto into, his own, political machine, to understand the imperatives of quickly joining, the ADC 100%, so that we can strategize, we can come up with the best of options when we're speaking to Nigerians, that in our fold we have, titans that have been tested and, with all the integrity and the quality that they have and the pedigree to win an election. We can't wait. So it wasn't meant to, like, raise any negativities about, our approach in asking, Mr. Peter Obi to kind of hurry up and join the coalition, so that we can perfect our own, strategies going forward.
This directive, is it targeted at the presidential, at least those who have, indicated interest in running for president in this coalition? ATIKU, Obi, Rotimi Amechi and the others, or is it for generality of all those who seek to join this coalition, or the ADC? The
ADC is saying that when you look at, the political calendar from now to the time of campaign and elections in 2027, that really we don't really have time to waste. So it's not particularly directed, you know, entirely at Mr. Peter Obi and the Labour Party. No, it is directed to all political juggernauts, you know, chieftains, you know, members of other political parties who want to join the fold, to come in and understand the imperative of, you know, we shouldn't be seen to be complacent. We must be seen to have our hands on the plow, and you know, to give the party, you know, a direction, so that we can go out there and face Nigerians and convince them that we are actually not only the party that will give them change, but a party that will give them the change they deserve and the change that they have been yearning for. Well,
I hope I can take you up on that particular change that you talk about, because it sounds like deja vu. Nigerians have heard of change before. Now, Peter Obi's, I mean, from what we're getting from his camp, it looks like it's not entirely too sure of what this coalition is about, where it's going, and so he might just be bidding his time. Isn't that what it shows, that the ADC or the coalition itself may not necessarily be as clear in terms of direction as, you know, they would like to, you know, see?
No, the
ADC itself.
No, the ADC, the coalition, you know, is as clear as chalk is from cheese, my sister. We are very, very, we concentrate on the issues. We look at the, you know, the parameters politically. We look at the future not only for the metamorphosis of the party into a great, you know, option, a great platform for Nigerians to come on board so that we can achieve the change we are talking for. No, we are also looking at the party as the strategic option going forward that will not only galvanize Nigerians, but will give them that platform of belief, of conscience, of integrity, of you know, an option that is not only workable, but an option that will prevail and you know, present you know, a platform that will take Nigeria out of the present state of, if you like, political disillusionment to the state of you know, purposefulness for the nation to succeed.
Very quickly, I mean, from all indication, the coalition will not be registering a new political party since it's dissociated from the ADA. You now have the ADC. Now, let's talk about former President Goodluck Jonathan's meeting with the chairman of the ADC in the person of David Mark. What exactly was that meeting about?
You see, in politics, strategy matters.
Right.
And it is a very good, not only for the optics for the ADC, but it shows Nigerians that the statesmen of quality and pedigree, such as President Goodluck Jonathan, is a man, is not only a statesman, but, you know, he has proven himself to be a quality leader. And so if he can approach or have a meeting with the ADC, it tells you that the ADC is going places. And we expect these meetings to happen. It is in the process of, you know, calibration politically, of interface, of, you know, integration, of reaching out, of deepening stakeholding.
Is he a likely candidate for the ADC, or nominee, or aspirant? If you
every person that has quality that can provide leadership for Nigerians is welcome on board. We are going to be a party. We are a party that will live by the rules and the norms of civilized political behavior in campaign and elections and in primaries and in the presentation, if you like, the production.
Have you decided what mode of primaries? Would it be what's it called, a consensus? Would it be, you know, direct primaries? Which one would it be? The mode, has that been decided yet?
You know, the architects, if you like, the major midwives of the political party are working on that. But what I want to assure Nigerians is that whatever options the ADC is putting on the table, it is an option that will guarantee transparency, will guarantee integrity, and will guarantee that sense of belief for every contestant to come and to, have a level playing field, that at the end of the election, whoever emerges victorious, either at the presidential level, the gubernatorial level, or the National Assembly, or even the local elections, will be completely happy that, the process has gone through a foolproof process, not anointing candidates, as it were, like you see in the other, parties.
Quite ambitious to be the president, and it doesn't look like any of them is backing out. And if information we get is anything to go by, the coalition has been more of an ATIKU coalition than a Peter Obi coalition. Taking a look at that, you think they will have this huge support? What if ATIKU emerged the presidential flag bearer, and then Peter Obi now sees the chance to go back to Labour? I mean, he's still in Labour Party technically. Or if it becomes a Peter Obi presidential flag bearer, and ATIKU becomes angry and decide to become the presidential candidate in another party. I mean, looking at all this scenario, how possible do you think that would be, considering they're both quite ambitious?
I say every human being is ambitious. Every human being is ambitious.
Some are more ambitious than others.
If you are not ambitious, you will not even get up from your bed in the morning. It is ambition that drives what you do. So the issue is this. I say their number one talking point is possible if they will put the interest of the country first. If they should put the interest of the country first, for me, there's nothing wrong in being ambitious. What is wrong is being desperate. Understand? So if they put the interest of the country first, that we are here to make Nigeria better, that it must not be me as a presidential candidate, it will solve.
We know politicians are some of the most optimistic people in the world, and ATIKU will say, well, what's wrong with both? What's wrong with making my ambition be putting the country first? In his mind, he thinks he's the best person that can bring the country to back to where it was. Peter Obi would definitely feel the same thing. So how do you judge someone's idea of putting the country first?
Well, for me, what you are saying is mere speculation.
It's not speculation. I mean, it's something we see every day.
You are not in Peter Obi's mind or in ATIKU's mind,
where we can only look at antecedents, obviously.
So, and I don't see any of them being too desperate. In 2015, Buhari won the APC primary, and ATIKU supported him. In 2015, Muhammadu Buhari won the APC primary, and ATIKU did not go to contest in another political party.
I mean, those are years ago. We understand he's getting older, and his chances of being the president is slimmer. So he's much more desperate now than he was 8 years ago.
That's what you are thinking. As I said, you are not in ATIKU's mind. You are not in ATIKU's mind. All I want is let them have a free and fair primary. And if they have a free and fair primary, whoever emerges, others will support him.
How free and fair would that be when it already looks more like an ATIKU coalition than Peter Obi's coalition?
This you are thinking. This is your own thinking. People are just imagining things.
I mean, that's the information we get from the camp. It's not just from imagination.
From which camp?
I mean, from the ADC camp, different news emanating from there.
I say this is your imagination. My prayer is let them have a free, fair primaries, so that whoever win, let the person win virtuously. I feel that others would run around him, because this is Operation Rescue Nigeria. That's what ADC is, Operation Rescue Nigeria from what APC has put it in the last 10 years. So whoever loves Nigeria will support whoever wins the presidential candidate of ADC, because that's our only alternative.
So you're optimistic that the other presidential aspirants will back whomever emerges as the party's
I say if they put Nigeria first, they will back whoever wins.
Okay.
If they put Nigeria first.
Okay, let's go straight to the second point, where members are directed to resign their membership in their political parties and fully commit to the ADC. How visible is that? It will be tantamount to putting all their eggs in one basket. At least they have a little leverage with the fact that Peter Obi, for example, is still in still in Labour Party rather, while still pledging allegiance to the coalition. ATIKU Abubakar, on the other hand, have left PDP officially, but he has not officially joined the ADC.
Well, for me, I know that P2B is not in the Labour Party anymore.
Well, he has not come out to officially denounce his membership from the Labour Party.
Even more than 3 months ago, I was saying if P2B wants to contest as a presidential candidate, he must leave Labour Party. If Atiku wants to contest, he must leave PDP. Understand? So, for now, what they are saying is that everybody should show full commitment. Just like Atiku has not registered, is not a registered member of ADC, and P2B is not a registered member of ADC. So they are saying if you are with us, you have to show that you are with us. And the only way to show that they are with the party is to register officially in their wards. So this is what the members of ADC wants to do. If you are with us, register officially, become a card-carrying member of ADC. And it is good that they did not give any timeline.
Okay.
So, and I'm sure before December, all these people will register fully as members of ADC, because there's no other party in the country.
But do you think it's fair, though, the imposition on the party for, let's say, Peter Obi, for example, where the obedience movement are split in two? There are one group that feels it doesn't matter if Peter Obi becomes the presidential candidate or not. Whether even if Atiku becomes the president, Peter Obi should be able to become the vice president, and both power coming together should be able to unseat the APC and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and they don't care as far as it's Peter Obi is in the ticket, either president or vice president. And then you have the other half of obedient movement that say it must be Peter Obi or nothing. So in a situation where he doesn't now become the presidential flag bearer, what now happened? You now have 50 or 60% of the obedient movement not supporting that coalition.
But doing what? If they don't support the coalition, what would they do? Vote for APC?
Their inaction is, their inaction is huge either way.
So for me, no position is zoned to any human being. P2B, as we speak, is the most credible politician we have in this country today.
But does that matter, though?
He is the most popular politician that we have in Nigeria today. And if he goes to the primary and do the right thing, he has every chance of picking the ticket. He has every chance of picking the ticket. And P2B has better alternatives than Atiku Abubakar. P2B can run as a presidential candidate. P2B can also run as a vice presidential candidate. But Atiku has been vice presidential candidate on 2 terms. So he cannot run again as a vice presidential candidate.
Definitely.
Constitution is against that. Understand? So that's why I said that P2B still have more chances than Atiku Abubakar.
Really, despite the fact that it's been tagged an Atiku coalition.
That is don't believe the lies of APC. So all these things have been manipulated by APC. But the 2 political parties in the country today are APC and ADC. The other ones are dead. PDP is dead. Labour Party is dead.
Okay, and of course, the third is the National Working Committee will announce dates for primaries in Osun and Ekiti ahead of off-cycle governorship election. Now, this is one aspect that it looks like the ADC is overlooking: off-cycle elections, local government elections, and council election. There seems to be this focus more on the presidential candidates, where there don't seem to be an equal focus on the other, tiers and part of government. Everybody forgets that grassroots support is as strong and as important as who the president is. Grassroots support also, you can't underestimate the power of the political parties, of the local government chairman and the councillors of the different wards and the governors of the state. If most of the governors and the chairman and the councillors are all from PDP and APC, I mean, what chance does the ADC have for the presidential election?
P2B had no councillor. P2B had no local government chairman. P2B has no governor in 2023.
Don't you think that also helped in not negatively for him not winning the presidency? I mean the PDP won. Sorry, the APC won. The PDP came second, and you can't underestimate the fact that it was because they have party structures. Helps them. However you want to interpret that.
When you say one, put that word officially. Understand? They won officially, but unofficially, we knew what happened. Understand? So
I mean, there have been allegations of rigging, yes, but then if they want to rig, the rigging will definitely start from the wards and local governments, don't you think?
P2B did not have those things in 2023, and
that's why he came third, don't you think so? If he had those things
on the INEC paper, P2B come third, but in my mind, P2B won the election.
But it doesn't matter. He's not the president, in your mind or not, because
in my mind and in the mind of most Nigerians, P2B won the presidential election 2023.
Despite the accusation of allegations on the part of the APC, some people believe if P2B had grassroots support from grassroots leadership, if P2B had support from councillors and governors, it would have helped stopped the rigging. If there was rigging at all, it would have helped stop the rigging on that aspect. I mean, we saw some of the results from IRF, though belatedly posted. There were lots of cancellations. There were lots of supposed rigging. I mean, we also saw instance of the INEC officers, instead of snapping the election sheet, they were snapping themselves. All those things would have been stopped or reduced to the barest minimum if P2B had supporters from the councillorship and the wards and local government chairman to make sure they actually supervise those things, to make sure no rigging whatsoever.
But all those INEC officers who did that, how better off are they today?
I will say this based on what Nigerians are saying. Selecting ADC presidential candidate, if ADC wants an open presidential campaign, they should change the way the candidates are selected. Number one, they should conduct state-by-state primaries. Number two, elect representatives, detect who must vote for the winner of the presidential primary in that particular district. Number three, then the presidential candidate who wins the majority of the district will represent the party and formally be nominated during the party convention. Number four, this is the best way to choose a great candidate who can defeat Tinubu. Number five, the current method has been hijacked by the money bakers and not incredible or not credible. And to be honest, I think I kind of understand this person in what she or he is trying to say. He makes a lot of points. Now, you have raised very powerful points. This is just it. True democracy thrift. Let me come. This person respond to this message and said, you have raised very powerful points. True democracy thrives when the people have a genuine voice in the process. And your suggestion of state-by-state primaries with accountable reflection, fairness, transparency, and inclusiveness. If ADC and indeed any party embrace this approach, it will not only restore confidence but also produce a candidate who truly carries the mandate of the people, not the influence of money. Yes. The truth is, Nigerians are yearning for a credible system where leaders emerge by merit and popular will, not by manipulation, and transparent process like the one you outline will inspire hope, unity, the people, and make it possible to change even the strongest political structures. Thank you for speaking out with wisdom and vision. It is voices like yours that light the path towards real change. Oh my God, this person just say everything. See, oh goodness God. Anyway, viewers, thank you for watching, and thank you for watching up to this point. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and then turn on your post notification bell so that you get notified each time we drop a new video. It's your girl, you into media, and we bring politics, gist, trending topic based on what is happening. And then today politics is just Peter Obi and then ADC, and then trying to talk about coalition. Yes, and I would love to see you in my next video. Peace and love always. Happy Sunday.